How's it going, guys? This is Kyle from Get Real Fishing. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about ice safety, what we can do to mitigate risk while we're on the ice, what kind of tools we can use to mitigate risk while we are on the ice. First thing off the top, I'm going to show you guys one of the easiest things you guys can utilize while you are fishing on early ice to make your trips more enjoyable, make it more safe, make sure we get home to our loved ones. It's a spud bar. Spud bar is one of the easiest tools to help you while you are on the ice to make sure that your day goes as planned and no one ends up in the water. We definitely don't want people going in the water. It's not enjoyable. I've been there. If I would have used a spud bar that day, guess what? I would have never fallen through. Spud bars are cheap generally. I mean, they can be a little on the upper end, just as anything. Prices differ. But you can go to Dick's Sporting Goods, Walmart, places like that. You can pick them up for $30. You can spend the extra, and you might be able to find them for like $80 for the really handy ones. The whole purpose of a spud bar is for you to bang off the ice in front of you, 2 or 3 whacks. Make sure as you're walking, the spots you're about to walk on are solid ice. Pretty straightforward. It's just a level of safety to help you out. Number two, sorry for my cough. I'm still sick, still recovering from this cold. Ice picks. They go around your neck. They're on a retractable cable. Some have the exposed pick, as you can see here. Some of them do not. Some of the picks hook together. The whole purpose of these is to have something around you if you were to fall through. If step one in your protection didn't work like the spud bar and you were to fall through, you utilize these to jab into the ice to help pull yourself out of the water if you were to fall through. So that's step two. Step three is ice flotation suits. Various models and different kinds that you can buy. The idea behind these suits is that they have flotation within them. It'll help keep you above the water if you were to fall through. So if step one, spud bar doesn't work, you go through. You have a flotation suit on. It's going to keep you above the water so you're not under the water. Your picks will help you get out of the water. These are also very handy for dealing with the elements. They're very good in the cold. A lot of them have padded knees. They're very durable. They have reflective tape on them if you're in low light conditions. Overall, they're a good choice to have if you can afford to use them. I highly recommend Striker Ice. I love it. I've fallen through with a Striker Ice on before, and in my opinion, it saved my life. So, another added area of protection that people don't think about is your feet. Now, your feet take a big toll while you're on the ice. They get wet. They're down there next to the ice. They get snow on them, they get ice on them. So your feet are very important, and you want to keep your feet warm and comfortable as possible to enjoy your day. In my experience, in all the years that I have fished, I've been using these boots right here for the last 3 years, and I can openly promise you and honestly tell you, not one time, hopefully it loads, not one time in that time have my feet ever been cold. They are durable, they are warm. You can find them really cheap if you go to some Army surplus stores. You can find them at yard sales. They're called Mickeys. There's two different kinds that you can buy. You can buy the black ones, which are for the more moderate climates. They also keep your feet extremely warm. Or you can go with the Overkill, which are the Arctic style. I'm telling you guys, if you guys own a warm boot and you're not afraid to spend the $100, these blow baffins out of the water. I will not wear anything ice fishing besides a Mickey boot, and that's the truth. So we've talked a little bit about tools that you can use. We talked about apparel. Let's talk about knowing ice and ice thickness. So I'll show you one of these generic ice thickness charts. Not really a fan of these because every ice is different. We'll use this one right here. So 3 inches or less, stay off the ice. I have fished on 2.5 inches. I do not recommend you do it. Okay, just wait a little extra time until you get safe ice to fish on. It's worth your life. Okay. 4 inches. So I personally, I say 3 inches to 4 inches is fishable. You have to always make sure you have all your tools with you and everything in your arsenal. So if something does go wrong, you know how to alleviate the problem. But having a spud bar at your picks, using common sense, taking it slow, fishing with a friend is very important. Having rope, all this stuff ties into ice safety 101. Okay. Um, 5 to 6 inches for a snowmobile. I would say 6 inches for a snowmobile or four wheeler is plenty. I agree with that. 8 to 12 inches for a car and small trucks. I'm going to disagree here. I'm going to push it up. So personally, myself, I would not drive on the ice unless there was 12 or more inches. And if you're driving a truck or a medium-sized truck, I would probably generally lean to the 14 inches plus before we start driving our vehicles on the ice. That's me. That's not everybody. That's just me being safe, being cautious. And one big component of driving on the ice is you don't have the option to use a spud bar. You're in a vehicle. Have your windows down. Have your seatbelt off. Make sure your doors are unlocked. Basic stuff. If your car were to go through the ice and your windows were closed and your seatbelt was on, that's just extra stuff that you would have to get through to survive, the situation. So have your windows down, have your door unlocked, have your seatbelt off, have your radio off. If you start hearing weird noises while you're driving, you just want to pay attention to everything while you're out there, okay? And make sure you know your ice. If you're going to go out and drill a hole 30 yards from shore and the first time you're fishing a lake and there's 12 inches of ice, that doesn't always mean there's 12 inches of ice throughout the entire lake. You have channels, you have current, you have deep areas, you have points, you have all sorts of stuff, gas pockets, stuff that could change the ice thickness. So know your lake, know your ice before you decide to drive a vehicle. It's common sense. Nobody wants to go home and tell someone's loved one that they fell through the ice in their vehicle or they fell through the ice walking and they're no longer with us. Nobody wants to have to go through that. Nobody wants to hear that, okay? Especially with something that's very easily managed. So pretty much these are my tips that I gave you guys for ice safety. Hopefully you guys can use some of them and employ some of them when you're out fishing to make your trips more enjoyable and make your trips more safe. Once again, this is Kyle from Get Real Fishing. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We are trying to make this YouTube channel grow. It's been my dream since I was a kid to be able to do this stuff, and I'm finally getting the opportunity to have the time and the ability to do it. So please like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys have any other informational videos you guys want me to make, I can go over pretty much anything ice related, from fishing tactics to use of technology, use of graphs. I can talk about navionics, whatever you guys want to hear. I have pretty good knowledge on a lot of stuff. So please like, comment, subscribe, and hope you guys all have a good day. And thank you for watching.